again, broadcasting live from Milton, Pennsylvania, the CB show. I'm Chris.
I'm Brandon. We are live, though.
Yeah,
That's phenomenal. Yeah,
right.
I like how you always throw a little twist in it. See if I can keep a straight face.
No, what do you think of my trophy here, first off?
What is that?
Yeah.
What's that guy shooting with a twig? I mean, Grant and I shot pool a couple weeks ago, and he says, "Here, try this one," and it was about that crooked.
I probably played with that stick, but might have been cause of the bend on it. But anyway, it says Watsontown champ. Yeah, so
you got that off your shelf.
I did. That's mine.
Yeah, I mean that's a proud trophy.
I don't know how much of a champ I am, but I did beat Jason.
Hey, well, there's your shout out for this
right,
one, Jason.
Yeah, right.
You know, maybe someday he'll step up and re-challenge you, but I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Hey, I noticed some things going on here.
Yeah, I got
My kryptonite there.
some nuts here. You know, we're doing so well with all these subscribers and the fans out there.
The followers, really
allowed us to our sponsor to give us some nuts.
So now we got some nuts and
yeah.
a nice little cup here.
Yeah.
Patent Logistics Group, Yeti, to keep your drinks warm and cool for your enjoyment.
Yeah, that's nice about those Yetis.
Yes, definitely are.
Anyway, just nice to be back. You know, it is 2 weeks in a row. Great weather.
Great weather outside.
Yep. So here we are.
Here we are.
But let's get to our favorite.
The Weekly Update.
Definitely my favorite part, the weekly update.
Yeah, the weekly
However, unfortunately, it comes with a heavy heart this week. Not exactly the best week for us as a whole, but there was a full moon.
Yeah, I think the full moon.
I've been reminded by the full moon many times because we definitely had a couple mishaps here that just we were not on our A game.
Right.
So, but again, confidently, I feel confident in the group that we have. The men and ladies out there will definitely rebound.
But the reality is, let's not scare your audience too much. There wasn't the severe crash.
Right.
Nobody's
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
It's just the full moon effect, right?
The full moon effect, where
some strange things happen this week.
I'm definitely not that type of guy, but this week I was sold that the full moon does have effect. No major accidents.
Wasn't it a full moon?
Yeah, today.
Oh, okay.
No, Wednesday. I don't know. Somebody told me there's full moon multiple times this week.
Maybe there was,
and I bought it. So maybe you could sell me anything, but I bought the full moon effect this week, and it was one day into another. But again, like you said, nothing major. No major injuries, no major accidents. It was just a lot of silly things that I ran into this week. I feel like everything I ever want thrown at me was thrown at me this week.
Cool.
But,
again, we keep going on. And
keep going on. Better. And we got a new hire. George from local Sunbury area came up. He actually has a great story. He's traveled quite a bit around, all the way from the south and back up. So welcome George to the family. Glad to have him. Did
you tell him about the CB show?
I did. We talked briefly about it. So that could be one of the quickest detailed shout outs right there. I mean, he hasn't even been here a full week and he's got one already. So
well, on a positive note, so at our company, we are always looking to improve. So one of the big things this week that we're making a change on is with one of our benefits, and that being the 401k. And if anybody's not familiar with 401k, a company-sponsored plan that we contribute to. So really, the idea is you put money away, and when you retire, you got a little nest egg, and the company during that time is putting a little bit in your pocket as well. So. But we have to have somebody to manage it. And the great thing is we now have a member, Andrea, who's going to be our service rep for our 401k account, and she's going to be located across the street at our patent.
Over the doctor.
Yeah.
So everyone knows what doctors are.
Yeah, you go over there, you go to the doctor, and you get it's like a full,
it's a one-time slot, right?
So the cool thing is I got sat down with her this week and just learned a little about her and how we're going to go about this process. So let's take a look. All right.
Absolutely, great.
Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to be sitting here with Andrea. Andrea's first time on the CB show. So Andrea's kind of going to be, not join our team, but be an asset for our team, for all our members out there as part of our 401k program and financial services. So for many people out there, we have a 401k plan, right? And in our plan, we offer a quarter for every dollar that the team member invests. So a quarter, So we think about that, and people think, oh, my money goes somewhere, and what happens to our money, and such. So you are taking over the responsibility to educate and help others. So that's a great thing. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Andrea, how you came here, you know, and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chris. And I'm glad to be here. And like Chris said, you know, I'm going to be the new servicing representative on your 401k. You know, it's an existing benefit here offered by Watsontown Trucking.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to improving service. You know, that way you guys better understand the power in investing in a 401k. And if you have any other questions, certainly I'll be happy to address those with you guys as well.
So where, you know, where you're gonna be located in the Patent Warehouse, the main offices over across the street from the terminal here. So there'll be which is nice, people will be able to go and sit down with you, they'll have to make an appointment, of course, but, you know, and you'll be able to give them the education. You know, there's so much that goes into it, people just, it's hard for people to imagine, you know, I put my money in, you know, I have a goal, I wanna retire 65, and, you know, and, or whatever that number is, and, you know, what do I do with that money? You know, do I put it in high risk? I put it low risk? So you'll be able to help offer those services and educate those, right?
Yep. And so just like Chris said, my office is across the street in the administration building there for patent warehousing. And you guys will be able to schedule a time to either meet virtually in office, or if some of you live locally, I'll be happy to accommodate you and help you find answers to those important questions. Like, what investment strategy is right for me? How long do I have? How soon do I need the money? And really, what should you be doing for you and your family's situation at your age and stage?
You know, I got a little maybe ahead of myself. What is a 401k? You know, maybe what for those that don't know, we say, oh, 401k, but what is actual 401k?
Yeah, so the 401k represents the IRS code where an employer can sponsor a retirement savings plan.
Mm-hmm.
So what a 401k allows is it allows for two things. One, it allows for the participant to grow money in a tax-advantaged way, either tax-deferred or tax-free. And then the other thing that it allows for is it allows for the employer, like Chris said, to give you a company match. It's an additional benefit to you to participate, and the company is offering, you know, an additional match to you just to take advantage of saving and investing for your own future.
Yeah, I go back to that quarter. So at Watsontown, you know, up to 6% of your pay that you put away into the 401k, we're gonna give you a quarter for every dollar. So there is a match to that. So you can't really get that at a bank. You put it in a savings account, you're not gonna get that at a bank, right? So there's a lot of advantages of it. It, you know, like you said, it can grow tax-free and such. So we wanna see, in this plan, we're gonna be able to offer, I think right now, they can only sign up twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be able to offer, as far as part of their employment package, after a length of period of time, they can get in, and it won't be just twice a year. So that's a great benefit. And, you know, as always, we're always looking at ways to improve our overall benefits to the employees and team members. So this is just another step in that direction. You know, especially with your help and guidance here, we'll be able to have a great, successful 401k plan. And you're gonna have some other plans, offers that are gonna be coming with it as well, just not 401k, right? You're gonna.
Yeah, that's right. We've actually started the process. And this one will be purely participant driven, but Patent Warehousing and also Watsontown Trucking have sponsored an employer college savings plan. And so those for parents that are interested in saving for their child's future education or even a grandchild's future education will be great ways for you guys to start saving and investing for those needs in the future as well.
Well, that's awesome, you know, and I'm glad you know, there's gonna be more information coming out from you, from our team, Lynn. They can go to Lynn, myself, you know, to find out more information, but ultimately, you know, we're just glad that you're here and you're gonna be able to assist us and make everybody, you know, financially smarter maybe, right? So that's great, and, you know, just have an understanding of how powerful, you know, the savings plans can be, you know, and what the future holds for everybody. So again, thank you for coming on set here today and getting us and look for more information coming forward. Thanks, everybody. A quarter. Look at that, quarter, Brandon.
Quarter of a
So,
dollar.
yeah, so every dollar you put in up 6%. You get a quarter.
You
You
know,
can't get that at a bank, that's
No.
my point.
I'm
You know,
bored.
so, and just think over time, that quarter, what that quarter turns into. So, again, that's the power of investing, you know, it's not fair, you know, not that it's always gonna go up, you know, but there is some risk. And you're smart, that's why she's there, she's gonna, you know, she's gonna help us,
Well,
guide
I
us through
said
that
to my
process.
wife, after I knew you were in here, talked to her now, and I know she's across the street, when we talked to her, I said to my wife, I said, hey, we probably need to schedule an appointment with
Yeah.
her and get, so.
Yeah, she's energized, she's ready to get started, so it's great. Stay tuned, you're gonna see some information coming out through your email and other sources. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Lynn, we can direct you and help you. So that was great, but I guess we'll move forward from that, and the weekly update is, we'll wait till next week for the next weekly update, which is exciting.
But you know what it is now.
We were
That's
telling
the
you
big
guys.
segment from last week we talked about.
Yeah, everybody, we're excited.
Listen, we'll give a shout out to our production guys, they worked hard at it. It's something new that we
Right.
threw at them, and they didn't have much training on it. We said, listen, we want this up. We missed last week's cut, but,
Hey, why don't you intro it?
you want me to do it?
Yeah, sing it.
Come on.
Yeah.
You do it, we do it.
You can do it.
So anybody that knows, it was Montel Jordan's song back in the day, showing my age maybe a little bit, or maybe some older guys don't know, but this is how we do it.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright.
Boom, there it is. So basically what it is just so a little overview so everybody understands what it is. We're just taking little short clips of the way things actually work here, Well, this week we started out with the shop, and it's kind of like a big, I don't even want to call it tutorial, just a
YouTube
tour.
video.
YouTube,
we got the idea through
because it is
YouTube.
YouTubers,
Yeah.
you're doing a little looking back,
Yeah.
talking to the camera. So we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we really did. So let's take a second, a couple minutes here, check this out.
Right.
We did a good job.
Hey everyone, welcome to our new segment this week. We're over here at the shop.
The shop,
Yeah.
where all the work gets done.
Where all the work gets done. We thought we'd give you a tour, a first-hand tour of what goes on in our shop. So here we go. Come with us.
Here we go.
Here they are. Here's the brains of the shop right here. We got Krista. She was a star of the CB show before. Chad, he's looking busy on the phone. Nicole, there she is. Nicole, what are you up to today?
Right now, I'm looking for a part knock sensor for a truck.
Oh, wow. See? Look at this computer screen, huh? Let's keep going. Here we go. Here's Matt.
Matt's over here.
Yeah, he's there. He is. What are you working on, Matt?
Right now, just setting up a breakdown, so.
Oh, no, not a breakdown. We don't like breakdowns, right?
but
Yeah, you take care of it,
That's
though.
what I do.
Attaboy, Matt. Thank you.
You're awesome.
Wade, what's up? What are you working on?
I'm the foreman. I make sure everybody else is working.
Ah, you making sure everybody else is working. Are they working? Looks like they're working, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? What are you working on in here?
New hire truck.
Yeah? Checking the computer out. Everything looking good?
Everything's good.
Wow.
Take it out for them to go over.
All right, great job, Chris.
Thanks, man.
What we got here? Safety gear. Woo! Safety gear, parts, holy moly, tires. Lots of tires over here. What we got going on in here, fellas? What's wrong here? This doesn't look good. Looks good in your eyes maybe though, right?
Yeah.
What's,
Put it back together.
yeah, look at that. Tore an engine apart, putting it back together. Great work, fellas. We're gonna keep going here. We're washing up. What do you got there, bud? Give us some grease on your arms. A little bit, attaboy.
Oh, there's Winder looking busy.
He always looks busy. He's a busy man.
trying to.
What we got working on here, fellas?
Oh, figuring out what's going on with that clutch.
All right, we got a clutch job here. All right. Brian. We know Brian's. This is where the engines get done, right? What are we working on here, Brian?
Installing this engine.
Nice. We got a couple. What are these guys over here?
That one's out of a wreck truck. The other one's blowed up.
All right. So you got a lot of work here.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, man. Keep going. We got a alignment pit over here. Let's go check these tires out. Woo. Lots of rubber. Lots of rubber. Man, imagine how many tires we go through, you know? Parts room. We did a complex. We'll surprise them here. Surprise them. I like surprises, I think. Got some busy people here. Kim, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Getting money back for us?
Get money back for you.
Core, I like that. Hey, Shannon on the cores. We got Adam on the phone. Adam's probably ordering some parts, I bet, right now. Look at this. Oh, we got parts getting put away. Crossing the road.
Crossing the road, make sure to come to a full, complete stop. Do the old lean and look both ways.
Both ways.
That way we're
Looking
safe.
good.
We're good.
Good job, Brand. We'll watch you for a while drive. Look at you.
All right.
Hey, Dwayne.
How we doing?
What are we doing, Dwayne? Let's check and see what we got here.
He was a guest of the CV show. There we go.
All right, what do we got? What are we checking, Dwayne?
Trailers,
We're
check.
checking the inside of the trailer, checking to make sure that it's loaded and we don't see any like massive leaks or holes.
All right, here we go. Let's look. Banging the tires down here. Look at this.
Tires,
Checking.
checking the lights.
Lots goes in here. Good safety check. Good work, boys. Let's go check the parts room out here. There's our first tour of the maintenance shop.
Quick
That's pretty
tours of
fun.
the shops, and you know,
Just really shows you how much it takes.
it takes a lot. It takes a lot to really comprehend, wrap your head around how much goes in, how many people are actually
Yeah.
all involved in making this thing work.
Yeah, so
Special thanks to everybody out there that does, works hard all day, every day to make this thing work. So.
24/7, 365 our shop runs, so there you go. There was a quick tour. We appreciate your time.
That was fun, man. I enjoyed it. I mean, that was great on a golf cart and everything like that.
Yeah,
It was,
it was our first take at the YouTube
For
with,
sure.
with the handheld device and everything that went with it. But again, we had fun. We're gonna continue doing it. It's kind of funny to catch some people all, surprised.
right, yeah,
what
like what are these guys doing coming here? You see their eyes get real big, like what are they doing, what are they doing?
Yeah,
They
what are
don't
these
talk
guys
to
doing?
me.
But it's really just a quick take. How big and how much goes into our shop and to make this all work.
Yeah.
So shout out to our shop. It just shows the amount of work that they're doing on a daily basis.
Well, I think about it. I mean, we even said in that little segment there, you see the organization that they have over there.
Oh, yeah.
Every little tool has its own spot for the inventory and how clean it is. Great job to everybody over there for keeping it, up to par the way it is.
Yeah, so we'll continue on with that segment. I don't know if we'll blast out every week with that,
Yeah,
but
I don't know if it'll be every
you'll
week.
see some interesting stuff. So.
But I think that's another thing there. If you want to see, hey, how does operations work? What do they go through in a day? Billing, however it all works through the whole process. Shoot us a comment there, and we'll take the time to do a little segment for that, so we can get the ins and outs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think there's another great week. But before we go, I know we did a little bit at the beginning, but our sponsors, without the sponsors, it's we got some cool things coming up. Our sponsors are going to be providing and things, and guests of the show are going to get
Coming down the
trinkets.
pipeline.
Yeah,
That
big
whole
stuff.
pipeline thing. I always
Yeah.
like it, and it's coming down when you can see up at the top. So stay tuned, pay attention. We got some good things for you. Hey, Tom D. You're one of the only ones that really comment every week right now, and I want to see.
He gives some lengthy comments.
He does, but I want to see what
fun.
you notice here. I tucked something away somewhere here. I want to see if you can pick it out. Waiting to hear your comment on that.
But everybody else, keep the thumbs up.
keep the
and
comments coming though
keep
as well.
subscribing
Add to
and-
them.
We look forward to next week, and let's everybody get home.
Get home
family
safe with your
safely.
family. Have a good weekend.
Take care.